Okay, so this is video 2 for the Coilgun project that my group is working on. This is just a really quick and dirty test run. I built it off of instructions I found online. You can see a bank of 5 capacitors here being charged by a camera flash charging circuit, and that's all hooked to a switch here. And the switch will be connected through these green leads to this coil, which is the same coil I used whenever I was working with the 15-volt power supply you see right here. Now, instead of 10 volts DC at 2 amps, this thing will be throwing about 300 volts DC, and I really don't know how many amps through this coil here. So I've tested it a couple of times already, and rather than only being able to move a magnetic projectile a couple of inches, this one actually gets a little bit of distance with a larger object. So what I'm going to do is, I've already got a battery installed. I'm just going to hit this little button here to start charging the circuit. And you probably can't hear it, but there's a high-pitched whine there that it'll take this thing a couple of seconds to charge up to the full 300 volts DC. So while that's happening, I'll go ahead and close this box. Okay. Now, for some reason, this thing doesn't work really well with the magnetic projectile that worked so well last time. I really don't know why. But you'll see here in a couple of seconds that the results are, while they're not extremely impressive, they're more impressive than they were the last time with the power supply. Okay, now all I have to do is grab my projectile. Alright, and then we're just going to stick the projectile right up inside the coil here. And hopefully I've got the poles set up right on this thing, or it'll go flying into my TV. And then I just hit this switch. Oop, wrong way. Oop, there it goes. Right into my television. Okay, move this wire up here. These are extremely high voltages we're working with here, so you have to be very careful. Alright, and the camera is, let's go ahead and shift this over here, and let's watch this guy fly. Oh. I don't know if you could see that, but it flew across the room and landed right there. So this little bolt was moved by this little coil.